My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Slay the Spire. There has been yet another patch note, in fact two. One of them being quite large on content. So we have a new card, the Bomb. We also have 3 new shop relics in Clockwork Souvenir, Meal Ticket, and the Twisted Funnel. And the Corpse Explosion card was reworked, as well as Hand of Greed, which was just included in the patch immediately beforehand, has been buffed. And then this is just bug fixes, it looks like. Now, probably alternate attacks on turn 2. Oh, yeah, because it used to be Donu would attack... Donu? No, was Deca attacked twice, then Donu attacked, and then they would alternate after that. So I imagine this is now Donu attacks, then... sorry, Deca attacks, then Donu attacks, and it just repeats. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Let's go into the Spire. Now, you're not to know this, but this is my, I want to say about 3rd attempt at recording this episode. First one, I was recording to a hard drive that was full, which is a dumb thing that I shouldn't do. And I messed up and did. And then I lost 3 hours worth of recording. So basically, I've seen some of the new cards. Whoops. All right. Remove a card from my deck, obtain a random common relic. Probably gonna trade for the boss relic, to be honest. Yeah, let's do that. Tiny house. Well, last time I did this build, that is to say, last time I tried to record this, I went with a bunch of cold snaps and a bunch of glaciers and a bunch of blizzards, or a single blizzard in a way to get blizzard back into my hand, courtesy of different fetch mechanics, but yeah, I'm not super keen to do that right now. I'm gonna take the Tempest and try and go for like an energy manipulation sudden Tempest explosion build. Fine. Single strike on the front line and dual cast strike isn't gonna be enough, so I guess I defend and take 5 damage. Cool. Gambler's Brew, as well as Chaos Auto Shields and Lock On. I'll take Auto Shields as just like a really nice defensive card. Toolbox. At the start of each combat, add a random colorless card to your hand. Please continue to give me Apotheosis. Just always Apotheosis, if you could. Really would appreciate just Apotheosis. Alright, we'll dual cast first. Yeah. It basically tells me how many actions I need to take to defend there. Alright. Beam Cell Hologram Compile Driver. No. Looking for energy manipulation primarily at the moment. Secret Weapon. I mean, like, I'm better off doing that. I guess I'll use Secret Weapon to take out a strike. And that's primarily just so I don't get it back. These hands, oh, I can rarely ever get the Tempest in a position where I can actually play it. Because unless Tempest is evoking some orbs, it's not dealing that much instantaneous damage. Double energy, thank you. Now I need to upgrade both double energy and Tempest, probably double energy first. And then I need to find reliable ways to get them in the same hand. Okay, heal by 14 is not that bad. All things considered. I mean, I could have gotten a curse there, so. So double energy doubles your energy after you pay for its cost, obviously. So you do need to... Oh, God, this is really annoying. I'm going to Gambler's Brew all of these. I'm basically just looking for Tempest, please. Ah! Game! Tempest is in the very bottom card of my deck. That's really bad. That's really, really bad. Because now I'm not going to get Tempest and double energy in the same hand for a very long period of time. Where is my damage coming from? I don't have any strikes in this deck, right? Well, I have a strike, obviously, but I don't have that many strikes in this deck. I'm not playing defense because it'll enrage the enemy. Enrage, rather, the enemy. Cool. Which would result in me taking more damage. I'm playing the auto shields because it defends for enough that enraging the enemy isn't that bad a problem with that. I'm actually going to throw an explosive potion here so I don't take 14 more. That was rough. Warpaint, upon pickup, upgrade your random skills. I could take a creative AI, but I don't really want to do that. I do want to make this just an energy manipulation build rather than a power build, because I've done the creative AI power build a bunch of times before. Please upgrade Tempest. Yes, thank you. All right. The Bomb, new card. Skill. At the end of 3 turns, deal 30 damage to all enemies. It's interesting, isn't it? I don't know if I put it in this build, though. The upgraded version is 36 to all enemies. Okay, so it's not even that much more. See, we need instantaneous effects because we're not a defensive deck right now. I know the Sing Bowl is here, by the way. And we will be turning down a lot of cards in this deck, so it will get us a lot of max HP. But I also really want to remove a card from my deck right now. And I know if I take the tiny chest, I'm going to get 30 gold back. So I only play 116 effectively in order to take the tiny chest, which is gain 30 gold. You're 10% more likely to find treasure in question mark rooms. And then the card removal service would be available. I can't pass it up. It's impossible. Singing Bowl. Bamia bis du Shane. Ooh, a pair. Raising max HP by 10. Oh, yes. This is exactly what we're looking for, effectively. Or rather, this is effectively... Wait, hang on. Wow, that really wanted to kill that midliner. For this, effectively, is what we are looking. Okay. Should definitely dual cast first. Gives me some more information about whether or not I should prioritize different targets. Single strike for the front line, please. Oh boy. And it didn't double hit the front line. Of course it didn't. Why would it? And that'll kill. Perfect. Well, I mean, literally not perfect, but perfect. Runic Dodecahedron, very speed as well, gain energy at the start of each turn. That is going to be insane as soon as we can get that online. This fight's going to be rough. Thankfully, we didn't kill the midliner there. Otherwise, we were about to take 18 damage. That could have worked out slightly better, but not much. Odd Mushroom, when vulnerable, take 25% more damage rather than 50%. Take the max HP here. I do have the option to try and go for this fight. Now, worst case scenario, what? What is the worst case scenario for me? The worst case scenario is that it's the Gremlin Knob and I don't get doubled energy Tempest, and then I will die. Or I could go here, card remove, move 1 space over, and take a shop afterwards. Actually, I'm going to need to heal before the final boss. Am I actually going to dodge an elite? No. It is Gremlin Knob. Come on. Oh, we got the doubled energy, but nothing else. Alright. This is officially going to be difficult. Okay, that gives us a little bit more time. Beautiful. That will do. All right. Mummified Hand, whenever you play a power, a random card in your hand costs 0 for the rest of the turn. Well, now there's no good reason now to turn down a creative AI, unfortunately. That said, I think I should probably rest in this space and then in the next space as well, because while we're going to be relying on lightning to deal... Oh, you son of a... While we're going to be relying on lightning to deal most of our damage, we are still going to be not really defensive enough. Actually, with 33, I could probably get away without... Auto shields is such a great upgrade. It's 4 more block. No. We'll upgrade Zap so I can actually play it every single rotation. It's going to be a bunch of extra damage for us, and it's not going to provoke the Guardian. I don't think I can wait for double energy Tempest. Yeah, I think it's just Tempest. Mm-hmm. There you go. Is double energy ever going to be useful in this hand? Extraordinarily rarely. So I'll actually just burn it to get out of the deck so I can draw my defenses more commonly. Basically, what we're going to be doing here is just playing every defense, playing no attacks, playing lightning. Ooh, this is the exact right turn to get the to get the weaken. Keep him weak. Only even taking 1 damage there, not bad. Alright. Halfway through the enemy's HP pool. Without any focus either, I mean, come on. I'll use the upgraded strike, but not a non-upgraded one. Blind. Prioritize defense over offense. I wonder if maybe... See, I didn't want to make this a Thunderstrike build, but I was offered a Thunderstrike slightly earlier. I think it was after the first Gremlin Knob. I immediately turned it down without even any commentary on it. But I'm now wondering whether or not I should have gone for it as effectively a finisher. Maybe. Maybe. I've done that build before as well, but... One short of lethal there, and boom. If I get an energy strike here, I might take it. Seeko will definitely take. Regen potion, gain 5 regen. That's a creative AI. Alright, creative AI, mummified build then. I said there's no good reason to turn it down. We are still going to want extra energy, so I'm going to be taking the Cursed Key here. Because now we have 5 energy, right? Because we have the HP for Runic Dodecahedron to be active. It's actually really nice paths here. Ah, there's the Hand of Greed. Excellent. Deal 15 damage. If this kills a non-minion enemy, gain 15 gold. It doesn't even exhaust. I am going to have so much fun with that card later. Not right now, because I can't. Buffer's really good. Yeah, I need to keep my max HP, unfortunately. So as much as I wanted to play the big Tempest there, we pretty much had to play the buffer. Oh no. We're already off of our max HP. Come on. Nope. It's going to be real difficult to convince me to take a card. I'm going to, again, do this event, but I have never had a good result from it. Cultist Headpiece, you feel more talkative. Get ready. Oh, get ready for fun. Remove a card from my deck? Yes, please. That's all it does. You core once. They defend and then the Tempest. It's pretty important I don't take any damage. At this point, I can use that regen potion to get back to full HP. No defense in this. I've cut like game. I'm gonna need 2 thunder strikes on that front line, please. Oh, well, okay, when I said 2, clearly what I meant is 0. Thank you for overriding my wishes and telling me what I meant. Very much appreciated. Oh, sarcasm. No, I would never. Another regen potion. All right, the game really wants me to get back on full HP. I'll try, game. Oddly smooth stone, start each combat with +1 dex, and we also get a clumsy curse. Clumsy curse is actually like, while I do really want the dex, the clumsy curse is really bad for us. There's the bomb. At the end of 3 turns, deal 10 damage to all enemies. I think I'm gonna pop both regen potions because I am terrified, frankly. I want to play the bomb and the creative AI, but the only way that I can imagine that I can definitely do that is if I could have played both of the defend and the strike before the creative AI. So, you know, if I had the energy from Runic Dodecahedron, then I would be able to play the creative AI. It doesn't reduce the cost of Clumsy nor of Tempest, so it'll reduce the cost of Bomb. But I've got to guarantee that I play that Bomb. Which means I'm going to be taking a lot of damage here. If you're wondering why I kept burning double energy out of my deck, it's because I didn't have anything expensive in my deck left at the points that I burned them out. Okay. So it does trigger before the enemy's attack. Good. That makes that a lot better. I'm going to stay here while that regen heals me up, by the way. So I'm going to intentionally not kill this turn. Damn it. Anchor, start each combat with 10 block. Handy. Second creative AI. You know what? If you can't beat him, join him. Isn't that it? There's an echo form, because of course there's an echo form. Why would there not be an echo form? Yeah, let's just double play creative AI. Let's get dangerous, y'all. Now, I'll remind you at this point that creative AI cannot give you... It's important. Cannot give you self-repair, so you can't just stand there and wait until you get back on full HP from it. That's intentional as well, so that you don't just have an incentive to stand there and wait. Which could be considered by some as boring. Way. Now, as soon as we start getting some defrags in here. Oh, no defrag needed. Just electrodynamics. Okay. Swift as well as... Take a charged battery. I mean, we're still an energy manipulation build. We still need energy. Nope. I'm not taking another curse. This deck doesn't need it. Those creative AIs start our chain, so we do need them to be low cost. Because we can't rely on cheating them out in any way. So I'll double my energy. I'll heat sinks before I static discharge. Yeah. That was a good idea. That said, I also kind of want to save my HP here if I can, so use the Swift Potion. Defense that I can't really play for the best. And I'll play my dual cast after the Tempest there in order to get the most instantaneous damage out of it. Okay. I just disable my own auto shields by playing that finesse. That's my bad. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Heat sinks, defrag. Play the auto shields first. Then the charge battery, then the finesse, then the zap. Then the defend and the ball lightning. To roll out that turn. And pretty much anything should kill here. Yeah, that'll do. Dark Sun Periapts. Whenever you obtain a curse, increase your max HP by 5, as well as FTL, Chill, and Leap. Nope. I just want it, like, it's going to be, as I said, extraordinarily difficult to convince me to do anything except for just wait. Okay, I definitely zap. I think I Mayhem as well, in fact. And it did reduce the cost of the card that I wanted as well. Nice. So Mayhem is... Oh my god. Mayhem is a card that will just auto-play the top card of your deck every turn. And as you can see here, it played a creative ally for me. And here it decided to play auto shields for me. Nice, frontline died there. We've got a Storm out as well, which is extremely important with this deck. What did it just play for me? Just a standard defend, I guess. Cool. Easy. Another creative AI. Might as well. Probably not going to play the Hello World. I got to be honest. It's, especially because I now have 3 creative AIs in play. Adding 3 powers and then... Oh, I just played the Hello World. Damn you, Mayhem. But adding 3 powers to my deck, or rather to my hand every single turn, and then also a card from Hello World is getting me very close to the point where I don't really have that much control over my hands and I start diluting my deck and not being able to get rid of anything. Strawberry, raising my HP by 7. Lantern's ridiculous. Gain energy on the first turn of each combat is pretty great for us. Were I still just doing the energy manipulation build, I'd be taking turbo here, but I'm not anymore. It's now a completely different build. Upgrade that charged battery, because we want to play that every single time. Come on, give me temp. Oh, we got it. Oh no, but I have to choose. So what I want is Tempest after the double energy here. Cast Tempest for 11. But that's actually probably weaker than playing out a creative AI. Alright. By playing it in this way, I maintain my perfect. I actually can't really play Bias Cognition because this fight is going to go for a really long time. And it will go for long enough that the Bias Cognition will actually start harming me. In fact, it will completely remove my ability to deal damage at a certain point. I actually even have to be careful in this hand because Hello World is also a garbage card for us. Because we're going to be cycling through our deck really, really quickly. All right. Get rid of all of those. I'm looking for defensive cards. in order to try and keep my perfect here. Okay, machine learning and capacitor are both pretty good. Oh, and that lowered the cost of creative AI. Excellent. Definitely can get away with just the charge battery and defend. Here. Please stop giving me those powers that I definitely don't want to play. There's another bias cognition. You know, so the game is clearly not listening to me at this point. Which is just rude, frankly. Okay. Say full defense for us. Strike on the other side. Now the problem is, after this next turn, the enemy is going to transform, which is going to be really bad for us. I'm going to leave that buffer in my deck. This is the problem. I need to go really quickly, but if I play all of these bias cognitions, I will put myself very quickly into a position where I can't deal any more damage. I can only use them when I'm pretty close to lethal. I could probably start using them now, in fact. Yup. Especially due to the loop and the fact that I have a storm out, so generating a bunch of lightning as well. Oh, there's 2 storms. We've got this. Storm, into bias cognition, into zap. We've got it. If I did that earlier, I maintain that we would have died. We did take damage against the first boss, so we're not on a perfect track, unfortunately. Energy manipulation would require that I take the meteor strike here, and in fact, I'm actually considering it. I mean, because we do get into positions oftentimes where our hand is just full of cards. Yeah, I'm going to take it. Inserter, every 2 turns, gain an orb slot. While it's not bad, I still want to go with the Philosopher's Stone. I still just want the extra energy. Of course, it has to be the Woke Bloke as the final boss. Wow, is the maximum 2 elites on this floor? Yeah, it is. That's actually really rough. Okay. A hand like this should make it pretty clear why I want like a meteor strike in this deck. There's all our energy. Since I have the ability to gain energy pretty easily now, the thing that you always need to worry about when you're considering draw versus energy is you want to make sure that your expected energy expenditure matches your expected energy generation. That's a fancy way of saying effectively you want to make sure that if you have draw, you have the energy to play the things that you draw. Or if you have extra energy, you want to make sure that you have draw so that you can draw cards to play, right? So having a bunch of energy left over at the end of the turn is not useful outside of having like ice cream or something like that. Innate for 10. There we go. There's the 10 damage. Oh, baby. I don't need to perfect this fight. I need to start getting some self-repairs as well. So that I can start getting myself back to full HP at the end of each fight. So we'll double energy. I'm going to heat sinks, defrag. Meteor strike for 0. And now I've got 17 for the Tempest. So more and more as this build goes on, we're going to be holding our Tempest and waiting for a turn where we have ridiculous energy in order to play it. White Noise is just a free power for us, so sure. Obtain a random relic. We don't directly attack, so the fact that these are 2 spikers is not that big of a problem for us. The bomb will deal with them. Oh, look at that. Just played a creative eye instantly, and the Meteor Strike got its cost lowered. Look at that. There's a better ordering of playing those cards depending on whether or not I think I'm going to be taking damage. Oh, sorry, not whether or not I think I'm going to be taking damage, whether or not I... Different proposal that I can't remember. Gonna leave me with a bunch of energy left over, but that's okay. If this manages to kill no one, wow. It spent so much time targeting the backliner only to not kill it. We just double played. So I don't get to double play a card by will anymore. Well, that's maddening. Play all of these out. Just gonna allow me to cheat out the Meteor Strike. So Mayhem actually activated the Echo form and double played a card for me. Like it's done for dual cast here and given me a ridiculous amount of block. Insane. Thread Needle at start of each combat, gain 5 plated armor. Reinforced body, upgraded already, hell yes. We're not going to end that many turns without blocking. But Master of Strategy is a lot of draw. Gremlin Horn could be a lot of draw for us as well, actually. Do we kill during our turn? Not often, but we do sometimes. Okay, I'll take the Gremlin Horn. Damn, had to be a fight. All right. Ooh, Panacea. Hey, that's exactly what I wanted to see. Because thanks to Panacea, I'm not going to be losing a focus every turn. That's completely negated. This biased Cognition, we're probably not going to play though. If only I had calipers, eh? If I Tempest first, I can then play the rest of the cards. Yeah. Yeah, this is a problem. We need 3 strikes in the front line in order to prevent ourselves from taking a bunch of damage, and no strikes in the front line. Gosh. I swear this lightning targeting is like specifically aiming to not allow you to kill things with it. Okay. Nope. No to all of those. Nah, definitely not going to double energy here. Don't need it. I mean, I can play Reinforced Body or I can not play it. Doesn't matter either way. 71 block. Yes. Let's get creative. Auto shield, charge battery, defend. Thankfully, that didn't hit bias cognition, so I can actually play the Meteor Strike without having to play the bias cognition there. There's only 9 cards in my deck. Like, it doesn't really matter to Mind Blast. Auto shield, I'm already protected now. Like, It's still going to be quite important to not play the Biocognition because the enemy has a bunch of HP and our damage doesn't really ramp up. Not right now, at least. Okay, I'm going to play all of the 1 costs. Because then I should be able to guarantee that I can play the rest of them. Leave that Tempest in the deck. Takes no damage this turn because we had a buffer. Okay. So I can't actually deal that much damage this turn is the big problem we're going to run into. This deck, oddly enough, doesn't deal much damage. It's probably time to Tempest. There we go. Got him down to half HP. Heat Sinks is going to be pretty good. Capacity didn't hit any of the cards I really wanted to hit there. Alright, I'm going to play it safe and just defend. Okay, definitely got to play Buffer. Would love to play Echo Form as well. And frankly, I think we're at a point where the Biocognition is justified. I'm pretty reliant on these buffers, as it turns out. See, I could double up the Meteor Strike here. So I've got an Echo Form. Actually, if I double up Echo Form, I'll be doubling up a bunch of other cards as well. So we'll double up that Storm, and then we'll double up Electrodynamics, and that should be the kill. Easy. Blue Candle. Curse cards can now be played. As well as just like a bunch of non-aggressive garbage. Purity. Biocognition, stop it! Stop it! Stop turning up in my games! I don't need you. What I need is more defense so I can deal with turns like this. Get some plated armor, actually. Gonna lose 2 charges of it here. I definitely have to play... Okay, cool. I was actually not gonna play the Creative AI there. I just wanted Storm out. So that I had a bunch of sudden damage generation if I needed it. I think we've actually got lethal here as well. Yeah. Basically, any ordering of playing those cards should generate enough damage to allow me to kind of start chaining the enemies down. We're going to start just resting at campsites now. Entropic Brew, fill your hand with random... Oh, definitely taking another Reinforced Body as well. Fills your hand with random potions. Actually going to throw the Fear Potion, immediately use the Entropic Brew, see if I can get anything useful here. Nope. As it turns out, no. Is the answer to that one. Actually going to Tempest without Creative AIing. Huh, double the energy and then Creative AI. Got him! Ah, there goes the Meteor Strike, though. Dex Potion's going to be really good. So will the Speed Potion be if I can get any source of artifacting. Electrodynamics will kill the back line, and then I can defend for... Yeah, I'm fine. It was just about making sure that I could kill the backline as well as defend myself there. Not great damage output, but oh well. Uh-oh. Never mind, we got a reinforced body here, we're fine. 8x4 is 32, the enemy's doing 26. Yeah, we're fine. Whew. I do have Echo Form up, so double playing Meteor Strike is fine. Another Tempest? Tempest isn't really our win condition anymore. It's moved so far past that. I can burn the curse. It gave me normality, which is actually probably the least burnable of all of the curses, unfortunately. What do I want to put in my opening hand? Do I want to put double energy in my opening hand? See, the problem is, unless I have Tempest with it, I'm not really going to be utilizing it that well. I think I might put White Noise in my opening hand. And here we'll rest. In 3 turns, so that should be when you're not intangible. I'd like to play Meteor Strike, but I'd also like not to take a bunch of damage. So at the end of this turn, you should take the damage, right? Obviously, I can't use the Tempest. There we go. We get 1 lightning from it. Hell yeah. Okay. And the 30 does hit before the enemy becomes intangible. Excellent. Damn it. Just a wee bit short on defense, so that buffer is actually going to get eaten up by defending us from 1 damage. There's a reinforced body. That's actually extremely excellent. Yep. That's why I kept drafting reinforced body. It's like, by itself, it will defend me every single turn. It's like a buffer. Okay. And at the end of this turn, the bomb will explode. So defend for 10, 20. Okay, we're good. And setting up another bomb this turn is actually really good as well. Because I need to set it up when the enemy's not intangible. Great. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah, I have an Echo Form out, so doubling up on Reinforced Body was not the correct move there. Whoops. That's okay. How about we double up on dropping bombs? Pen Nib. Every 10th attack you blade deals double damage. Force Field would be 0 cost 12 block. 0 cost 16 block, rather. Which is fine, but energy is not our problem. And we don't have enough draw. Yeah, I'll take it. I don't think it's strictly speaking necessary, though. Nice. It's a big Echo Form right there. Actually considering Transmutation, but I should start getting my damage off to a run. And I'll burn the Transmutation out of my deck. I need to get my damage off to a run because this enemy is just going to be sapping a bunch of HP from us every single turn. I would love to play Meteor Strike. I really can't afford to, though. Oh, I could have if I played it first. I forgot that I had Echo Form. I always forget that I have Echo Form. I really wish there was like a little glittery effect around the cards when you have an Echo Form. Like, hey, idiot. You totally have an Echo form right now. I could have doubled my energy, but don't have an ice cream, so there's no reason to. Double play normality. Oh, hell yeah. That was super dumb, by the way. Again, I forgot I had an Echo form. Okay, we can double play that Meteor Strike now. This will give me 6 energy back. And just wildly over the top defend. Seems good to me. Let's double our energy and then just... Oh, I was hoping to play powers until the game was over. Well. Yeah, it's definitely rest here. It's probably rest at the next one as well, in fact. Data Disc. Start each combat with +1 focus. It's also another double energy. Metamorphosis. Add 3 random attacks into your draw pile. They cost 0. This combat exhaust upgrades to 5. There's also the Art of War. If you don't play any attacks during your turn, gain an extra energy next turn. We usually don't play attacks, so that's like an extra energy every single turn. It's probably the best. Yeah. And dropping that in order to get a Swift Potion as well. Probably a good call. So we're back on full HP. Just going to give us the effect from the Runic Dodecahedron. Really? I actually probably am just not going to play Metamorphosis at all. Okay, I'm already fully defended this turn. I don't want to play Metamorphosis. Those attacks are just going to get in the way of getting my other really good things. Well, I mean, I guess it depends what attacks it gives me. It's a new card. I'll play it. Ugh, it just gave me a bunch of garbage. As I expected, mind. See, those are cards I wouldn't add to the deck, except for Core Surge. I probably now might take a Core Surge. Nine by 4, 11, 11. So 9 by 4, 11, 11, 11, 11 is 22. 9 by 4 is 36. 22, 36 is 58 incoming damage. So reinforced body would be 60 defense. If I played creative AI, reinforced body is going to be 40. Unless I use the speed potion. Yeah, this is probably the right time to do that, actually. Definitely time for a double energy. Meteor Strike on the front line. Almost certainly going to kill it as well. Because I'm not going to stop playing powers. Powers is how we win the deck. Or rather, powers are how we are going to win. So my goal is effectively, to get out of control faster than the Awakened one can catch up to me. I shouldn't have played that. It used the Pendim charge as well as lowered my energy for this turn. It didn't need to do either. I definitely don't want a Hello World. I will weaken you, though. Unnecessarily, might I add. Let's try and stack some buffers. Heat Sinks is a really good card for us. Oh, Meteor Strike actually got lowered in cost. Hell yeah. Concerned I might not be able to play that this turn. So thanks to the Core Surge, we've kept the 5 Dex from the Dex Potion thing. But unfortunately, we don't have Artifacting to prevent the Bias Cognition anymore, so we do have to keep an eye on that. I really shouldn't be using strikes. That's what the kids call a misplay. I'm gonna play Hello World here, primarily just to try and draw a card. Didn't even draw a useful one. Rough. Alright. We lose both of our charges of buffer in that turn, which is a wee bit rough. So this is a problem. We don't have, like, storms in the deck. We have to wait until we get storms. She's just making life so hard. Should have done these in the other order. Okay. Definitely auto shields and defend. Really can't afford to use Bias Cognition yet. Enemy has a whole nother form I'm gonna have to deal with here. Okay. Yeah, we've got a Reinforced Body at the end of this turn to just get us back in good shape, so I'll recurse for some energy. Play just way too many powers. It's actually theoretically possible we kill this turn, and in fact, it looks like we will. Lizard will never deal any damage. Enemy wakes up this turn. They have 62 damage incoming. Oh boy. Don't I feel special? I mean, I don't have the straight up defense against that, so let's use that for double draw. There's a Reinforced Body. Beautiful. So Reinforced Body at 15 per block means I need 5 energy left over at the end of the turn to use it. Play both charged batteries this turn. In fact, I've also picked up some defense along the way, so I can even compile drive. Definitely going to dual cast just for some upfront damage here. All right. I've lost 1 HP? When? Oh, that's infuriating. Okay, now we've got an Echo form. Life is going to get a lot easier. Okay. I probably could have played Bias Cognition there. It's fair. Oh, it was for burning my own normality. Okay, so I didn't even take it to the enemy. This is exactly the kind of thing we wanted, by the way. Storms, so that I can actually, every single time I play a power, I'm now generating damage. Usually when you do a deck like this, you want storms and your creative eye and everything like that. 1024 damage. Not a bad number. Got 2 perfects, 3 champions. Not much else. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, that was my quote-unquote energy manipulation build. We did actually get to use both Mayhem, the bomb, we saw Hand of Greed, and we used Metamorphosis. I mean, come on. That's not that bad. Yeah, as it turns out as well, the Core Surge giving us the ability to keep the defense from the Dex pot, or rather from the Speed pot, was actually probably instrumental in allowing us to take no damage in that final fight. We probably still would have survived, mind, but it was instrumental in allowing us to take no damage. Save for the damage we caused ourselves from the blue candle and the normality. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. By the way, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. There is a playlist in the description down below with all my content on this game, past, present, and future, as well as a link to my Twitter and Discord. Should you have something you wish to say outside of YouTube comments? Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.